Okay, so we're diving into English conversation today, really focusing on giving you the tools to start chatting, even if you're just starting to learn English.
And the cool thing is, this video, it jumps right into the stuff you'd actually say, like a cheat sheet for, talking to people.
It is. It is. Like, instead of just saying hi and hello, which we all know, right? It goes way beyond that. How do you actually greet someone in English?
Right. Like, how do native speakers actually talk? You'll learn stuff like, hey, what's up? Even, yo. But only, if you're with friends. The key is the video makes sure you know when to use which greeting. Like, you wouldn't walk into, I don't know, a job interview and say, yo.
Definitely not. It's like rule number one, right? It helps you avoid those awkward moments, which can be like the scariest thing when you're learning.
Absolutely. It's all about fitting in, sounding natural, but it also covers the more, I guess, formal greeting, like good morning or good evening, always safe.
Right, right. Okay, so you've said hello, now what? This video goes into how to ask someone's name.
Yeah, and this is super helpful, especially if you're new to English, because it points out that you shouldn't say, how are you called, which a lot of other languages, that's how you say it. But in English, it's, what is your name? Or what's your name?
Ah, so even if you're thinking in like your first language, this helps you translate it to actual English phrases that work.
And it even tells you what to do if, you want to tell people your nickname. Gives you phrases like, my name is Michael, but I go by Mike.
Okay, yeah, those like little phrases that make all the difference.
Totally. Like, pleasure to meet you or nice to meet you. And then there's the more formal one, like, it's an honor to meet you, if it's a special situation.
So you wouldn't just say like, hey, if you met, I don't know, someone really amazing and you want to show them extra respect, right?
Right. It's all about, I guess, reading the situation because, like, Americans, they're usually more informal. So nice to meet you works for pretty much, day-to-day stuff. But if you're meeting, like, a really important person, then it's an honor to meet you might be better. Like, I don't know, if you met, like, a famous author you love or a really important leader.
Okay. And it gives you some like classic lines too to get you started, like talking about the weather. It's a lovely day today, isn't it? Or if you're, I don't know, at some event, you could say, what do you do for a living?
But then it also warns you about things that are like too personal because, in some cultures, you can just ask about someone's salary right away, but not so much in English-speaking culture.
Like, what are you passionate about? Or what are you interested in, like, right now?
Exact really gets people talking.
It's like you're not just trying to, like, fill the silence. You're actually trying to connect with the person.
Exactly. And it also really emphasizes that it's not just about asking the right questions, it's also how you ask them. You want to show you're actually interested, you're listening.
Okay, so let's say you've been invited to someone's house for dinner. Or maybe you're at, I don't know, a work meeting, something like that. The video gives you this great phrase to express thanks, like, thank you so much for having me. It's so simple, but so powerful.
I know. And you can use it in so many situations. And it shows you have good manners, you appreciate being there, which is important in any culture.
It's like a universal sign of respect, right? Okay, so we've covered greetings, small talk, asking about interests. What else? Does the video cover anything else?
It does. It really emphasizes that, like, confidence is key when you're learning a language. It encourages you to, like, smile and be open, with your body language and just go for it, even if you feel nervous.
Yeah, it's like fake it till you make it, but like in a good way.
Exactly. Act confident even if you don't feel it. And the more you do it, the more confident you'll actually become.
It's like a mental trick almost. And this video, it really like gets that mental side of language learning, which I think is so important.
It is. It is. And what's cool is that, it doesn't just throw these phrases at you. It really goes into those little things that make a conversation, feel natural. Like you're getting the rhythm of the language.
Yeah. It's not just memorizing words. It's understanding how they like work together in real life, like how people actually talk.
Yeah, for sure. English is the language that connects people all over the world. It's used in so many fields like business, science, technology, even like music and movies.
Right. So learning it isn't just about like academics. It's about like opening all these doors, to new opportunities.
Exactly. It's about being able to like be a part of global conversations, connecting with people from different backgrounds. Okay, but let's talk about some of the specific technique, like how it makes learning conversation skills so effective. One that really stood out to me was the repetition.
Oh, I noticed that too. The speaker repeats a lot of the key phrases. Multiple times.
Yeah, and it really helps them stick in your memory, so you can use them more naturally when you're actually talking.
Right. It's like learning a song, you have to hear it over and over again before you can sing along.
Exactly, exactly. And there's also like lots of visual aids, pictures and text on the screen, really helpful for visual learners.
Absolutely. So as we kind of wrap up this part of our exploration, what's the one thing you want to leave our listener with?
I would say learning English, it can be so much fun and it can be so rewarding. Don't let fear stop you. Just enjoy it.
Such a good message. And this video, it's a great place to start.
It is. It gives you the tools. It gives you the encouragement. So go out there and speak English.
And have fun.
Yes. Learning a language should be joyful.
Now, who do you think this video is for? Like, who's the target audience?
I think it's for everyone, honestly. Beginners, advanced learners, people who just want to brush up on their skills.
Yeah. But I also think it would be really helpful for people who are, like, a little shy about speaking English. You know, the people who get nervous.
Oh, for sure. It addresses that directly. And it's presented in such a friendly way.
It's like a confidence boost disguised as a language lesson.
Exactly. It's a great resource for anyone who wants to get better at conversation, and especially for people who want to have fun while they're learning.
Is there anything else you want to add?
Yes, practice, practice, practice. You can't just watch a video and expect to be fluent. You have to use the language.
Right. It's like anything else, right? Playing music, playing sports, you got to put in the time.
Exactly. Find opportunities to talk to people. Join a group. Practice by yourself even. The more you use English, the better you'll get.
Practice is key.
Absolutely. You have to find opportunities to actually speak.
So to our listener out there who's starting their English journey, we want to say, enjoy the ride. Be patient with yourself. And never stop exploring.
It's a world of possibilities just waiting for you.
And remember, you're not alone. There are tons of resources out there to help you, like this amazing video.
So go out there and make some magic happen with your English.
Beautifully said. Well, that wraps up our deep dive for today.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for joining us and happy learning.
18th core.
Thanks for joining us.